What's up, watchers? Will here with a DC video for you during this week of Marvel news, and today we're actually talking about the DCEU. So, we know that Zack Snyder has played a pretty significant role in the direction of the DCEU, and thanks to a storyboard artist from both Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, we see that he really did have much larger intentions going forward. Now, there are some pretty telling clues, like the appearance of Deathstroke in Justice League, the entirety of the Nightmare sequence of BVS, the Omega symbol in both BVS and Justice League, amongst many other things. But enter artist Jay Olivia, who has also worked as the director of the animated adaptations of The Dark Knight Returns and Flashpoint Paradox, who revealed on Twitter that Snyder had plans for a 5-film arc for Superman. The series of tweets reads, quote, "Man of Steel was never meant to have a sequel because it was supposed to be chapter 1 of a 5-chapter story. Notice how BVS follows exactly after Man of Steel? It's like book 2 of Harry Potter." He confirms that the series went something loosely Man of Steel, BVS, Justice League 2, and I guess as fans we can assume that Man of Steel 2 would have been the follow-up after that. He continues with, quote, "Okay, school is in session. Back in April 2013, before Man of Steel released in June, I was tasked with doing the Superman 75 short. I met with Zack, who was the executive producer on it, and he showed me storyboards of BVS with Batman already in it. And it was a Batman from Dark Knight Returns. I know this as fact because I was there, and I remember it very clearly because I was sad that I may not get the opportunity to work on a film that used Miller's DKR as an influence. Because, well, you know, I kinda did a little film that did just that. So, how could it be revisionist history if the plan for the following films was already planned before the release of Man of Steel? Now, was there a plan to do a sequel when Goyer and Nolan wrote it? I don't know for sure, but you can bet your ass that prior to June there was a plan. Later that year, Zack called me and I flew to Detroit to start work on BVS. This was on Thanksgiving and Detroit was cold as heck because of the polar vortex. So, you can believe what you, quote, heard, or from someone who was there. Revisionist history? Yeah, sure, whatevs." End quote. So, yeah, this information isn't incredibly surprising, as Snyder does seem like his plot threads of Man of Steel as well as his other films had intentions behind them. But with Aquaman, Wonder Woman 2, and potentially New Gods and Birds of Prey being set on the slate for DC, these plans may not be abandoned, but certainly seem to be put on hold. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you think of Snyder's proposed 5-film arc for Superman, and how do you think it would have gone? Actually, if you're interested and feel like doing some digging a few years back, we did our own take on Man of Steel and BVS on Hybrid Network. So check it out. Anyways, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, Hybrid Network. Also, consider checking out our website and Patreon for other content. I'm Will, and I'll see you next time.